Aditya, hi. Thanks so much for making time. What do you make of the sudden sharp downtick that we are seeing in the mid caps and small caps? Is it a one-day move? Is it like a knee-jerk reaction, or it's a reversal of trend now, and mid caps and small caps are headed lower?
Hi, Anisha. Good afternoon. Thanks for coming to the show. Hi, Ajay, as well. But to be honest, Anisha, this is something that I've been talking about for some time. Correction in the broader markets is around the corner because clearly, if you take a look at high time frame charts, if you plot the indicators on a high time frame chart, I'm talking about RSI here, you clearly get extreme overbought levels on the monthly and the weekly chart time frame. This is not something which comes across so often and so frequent. Just to give you a small example, on the mid cap index, the last time we saw overbought levels was in 2021, after which this index corrected about 20%. Prior to that was 2015, and prior to that it was somewhere around 2011 and 2008. So we don't see extreme overbought levels on these indices that frequently. And when they come about extreme overbought levels, you usually see a correction or at least a pause in the upward trend. That is what we are witnessing today. This was sudden and sharp. To be honest, nobody expected that it will come across the next day when Nifty hits a 20K mark, but it did so. And I believe, as Ajay pointed out, it's not going to end so soon. May not correct all the way 10%, 15% in one go, but I don't see an immediate recovery in the broader markets. One needs to be cautioned here, especially the ones which had run up too fast, as you mentioned, the railway stocks, the likes of some of the PSU names which had run up too sharp. I believe one should exercise some caution there because there could be some more profit booking here as well. And especially look at the high beta names like the Realty, they have corrected big time. Auto stocks are correcting big time. So all these names, I believe, will witness some more profit booking in the coming times. Could be a gradual one, but yes, one needs to remain cautious, especially in the broader market space. And one can actually look at switching sectors. IT as something is something which is looking very attractive, and something which I've been quite upbeat on for past few weeks, especially the large cap IT names. I believe has a lot of catch up to do, Anisha. And after the mid cap rally, I think it's time for the large cap IT stocks to take the battle ahead. And along with that, a few pharma and a few FMCG names can also chip in. So maybe these three sectors I will look to be long on, if at all I'm long. Most of the sectors I would try and book profits and sit on cash. Let's understand what's the move for next few trading sessions and then take a call.
Let's talk about the defenses where clear outperformance actually happening. IT gainers, Tech Mahindra, HCL Tech, Infosys, TCS, or would you go down the market cap curve towards Persistent and BSOFT of the world as well?
Oh, absolutely, Ajay. I would be extremely bullish in this space, to be very honest. Like I've been mentioning earlier, it was the mid-cap IT index which started the rally. Usually, it is so in the IT space, and then it trickles down to the large-cap names. And if I have to pick a few IT large-cap names, it has to be TCS, Infosys, HCL Tech, and maybe I can look at a Wipro as well, because after a very long gestation period, stock is now finally coming out of that lull phase. It's trading above its 200 monthly moving averages. Things look good for the IT stocks, so I believe Wipro could also chip in here. One should clearly focus more on the IT names and select pharma and FMCG as well, Ajay. Yes.
Okay, so and I do see that TCS is one of your buying recommendations, and the other one is from the pharma space, Sun Pharma. Talk to us about both of these in terms of levels to target, and is there any auto name that you look at buying at lower levels, make use of the correction?
Yes, Anisha, let's first talk about the two buy recommendations that I have for our viewers today. Even though the markets are a little wobbly, I believe there is a buying opportunity. I would still stick to two buy recommendations for the day. First is Sun Pharma. As you mentioned, stock is breaking out of a consolidation phase and looks good for fresh buying at current levels. Can attend levels of 1210 with a stop loss at 1110. One can go ahead and buy the stock. Second, clearly is TCS. As we speak, stock is trading at days high. I believe stock is good to test levels of 3680 to about 3700 on the upside, with a stop loss at 3450, 3500 on the downside makes a very attractive buy. Coming to auto names, Yes, I would look at buying some of these auto names. I would avoid getting into M&M. Again, it's trading at extreme overbought levels on high time frame charts. Two auto names maybe which I look at. One will be from the commercial vehicle space. It is Ashok Leyland, which is looking good on the charts, and after a decent correction, stock does offer a good risk to reward ratio. So I would stick my neck out and look at buying Ashok Leyland. The second auto name, if I have to buy, will be a Tata Motors. That again, after a good up move and outperformance has went into a consolidation phase, I believe it's time one should look at Tata Motors. Maybe not now. Let it cool off some more 2-3% lower from current levels. Will offer a good risk to reward ratio. So Tata Motors and Ashok Leyland are these two bets for me in the auto space.
On that note, we'll let you go. Appreciate you joining us on the show. So that's the
Thanks,
view coming
Anisha.
in from Aditya on the technicals of the market.